Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Amy. Today we are going to do a little look through all these journals, looking at 31 creative ideas for you to try in your creative journal. So I am nearing completion of my 5th creative journal in a notebook, and I just absolutely have adored these last few years, creating things, writing in them as my daily diary, all of that. So I'm going to show you 31 different ideas that you can try in your journal. But first, I just want to let you know. So if you're aware, I recently started coming out, well, not recently, a few years ago, started coming out with printables, and then I started doing my own physical products. So if you've enjoyed seeing my tapes come out over this last few months, as well as all my physical stickers, which here's a sneak peek of the next Sticker Club stickers over on my Patreon. I just opened up some more spots for that. So if you like my stickers and my tapes, this year, for the very first time, I am doing an advent box, actually 2 of them. So there are going to be 2 options. So you can go ahead and pre-order those now on my website at amyplansthings.com. There's going to be a 12-day sticker advent, and there's going to be a 24-day like premium advent, stationary advent calendar, and that is going to have the 12 days of the stickers, as well as tapes, PET tapes, and some other surprises of new product that I have never come out with before. So the prices on those are going to be $40 and $125. All the details will be down below of the value of each of those boxes, which is more than the cost, more than what you pay, obviously. Advents are great deals. Pre-orders are open now and will close October 1st. So you have this month to go ahead and sign up if you're looking for a stationary advent calendar. And it's going to be, stickers are going to be the new designs, not seen before. I'm working on them. They look adorable. Anyways, let's get to your creative journal and look at all these ideas that I have. So we'll just start here, grab a random notebook and go through it. Okay, so first up, a lot of these, by the way, I do have videos for. I can't go through and link all of them right here because there are so many, but if there's a specific one you want to see, comment and I'll try to find it. Okay, so this idea for you is pockets. Create a little opening here by putting 2 pages together and making a cut, and then you can make all these little like inserts that you can pull out and write on. And then have these hidden little pockets in it. I think that's super fun. So number 1 is make some pockets. All right, number 2 is horizontal Dutch doors. And this one was really fun. By the way, I should tell you where things came from as I show you. Yes, I should. Okay, all this stuff, all the decorative items are from Washi Tape Shop, and the little yellows from Play Anything. As of filming, Play Anything has stopped shipping to the US for the moment, but hopefully they'll be back up soon doing that because they have great, just the patterned tapes in all sorts of colors. So hopefully they'll be shipping again soon. All right, this is using, so horizontal Dutch doors using printables specifically so that you can get your printables printed both ways so that it's easy for Dutch doors, as you can see. So I used some Washi Tape Shop stuff. These are from Crafty Planner Queen, and then this was from a little washi tape box off of Amazon. So horizontal Dutch doors using printables to make your scene. Okay, next up, this is like one of my favorite spreads I've ever created, and this is just to show you that when making Dutch doors, florals are really easy to make it so you can make a whimsically shaped Dutch door that you can easily get the back side of the stickers, the back side of the Dutch door to match up and look really good. So this is one of the favorite spreads of mine that I've ever done. All right, next up, this is a basic waterfall tab. This is going to be the one that you want to do the first time you create a Dutch door, and it is just laying down washi strips going like this. So that just is really easy. I in here drew my own boxes instead of using boxes, so that's kind of a bonus idea here. But these just put down straight things and make cuts. That's going to be your first try at making a Dutch door. This is all using stuff from Happy Planner and highlighters. Typically, if you see any highlighter in my journals, it's from mild liners and zebra pen. So there you go. All right, again, this is an example instead of horizontal, but vertically of Dutch doors using printables so that your Dutch door is super simple to get the stickers on the backside. These are using my own printables from, was it 2023 or 2024? I'm not sure, but every month I come out with my monthly trackers and matching stickers and all of that. So this is a very old version because this is a very old journal. As you can see, my art style has evolved over the past couple of years as I've done all this, which is super fun to look back and see. Okay, so there are a bunch of ideas for you so far. Next up is to make pockets like this. And this is using my junk journal kits, which are printable. And then you write on the back side and have your little journaling section. So this was great in the summer when we were super busy and I wasn't writing a ton. We were out a lot and I could just write a quick reminder of what we did for the day and that's it. And just got really, really art journaly and had some fun, you know, peekaboos and stuff like that. So super fun to do that and not make a Dutch door occasionally and instead do something with pockets or other ephemera. Okay, again, this one gets crafty. This, I don't know if it has a name in journaling. I called it a waterfall flap because it does the kind of same thing as a waterfall spread. You can create this by cutting it yourself. I used a die cut machine. But you can cut things out in this shape yourself. So I use scrapbook paper and plain paper to create these little waterfall flaps, as I call them. Okay, next up is to get art journaling in it. So this was using more like art journal supplies, and I layered everything and made all sorts of shapes. And I have this like textured thing in here. And I just think it looks so cool. And again, you can get the flowers to make it really simple and frames to make your cuts really easy. But I love the art journal vibe. All right, another idea for your creative journal to break things up is to make a monthly kind of cover page. So you could do this and just make it decorative. But I typically have been putting in a bunch of boxes to have monthly memories. So the most impactful parts of the month, I'll put down just a sentence about it here so that as I'm flipping through it, I just see, oh, this month was the month we went to Disney World and we also went to Universal Studios and these were my favorite rides. And with the kids, with a toddler, the flight home was great. Like, that's just a quick reminder without having to read through the entire journal. So I've really been enjoying these monthly memories pages that are basically like the cover page for each month. All right, next up, this is another one. Oh, where are things from? I've been forgetting to tell you. If there's one that I missed, tell me. This is all from Washi Tape Shop. This is from Plannything. Love. This is another one of my favorite spreads ever. And it is using Happy Planner stickers. And there are a couple of things that I wanted to show you here. So again, it's got the whimsical edges with both flowers and icon stickers. So it's really fun to make a collage and make it just not straight down, just make the edges go all sorts of directions. But the other thing is if you're trying to fill some space, because typically I don't like to have writing over here and over here when looking at my Dutch door pages. You totally can, but I think it pulls together better if I have color and design over there. So what you can do if you need to fill up some space and you don't have more like stickers like this, strips of washi. See how I laid down 3 different strips of washi here before laying down more stickers and before laying down the postage here. So 3 layers of washi to kind of create a little scene over there. All right, that was notebook 2, my favorite things in it with ideas for you. All right, here's this one. And this is just showing you again how printable stickers or stickers specifically designed for Dutch doors can make it really easy in your planner. This was last December's theme that my patrons voted on, so this was all hand drawn by me. And having symmetrical stickers made it really easy to do this. My stickers nowadays, the ones that I am making, the decorative sheets, I do try to make them perfect for Dutch doors, so you can see there are mirror images everywhere so that you can make your Dutch doors super, super easy. So that will also be a part of the Advent box, just so you know, in case you're thinking about it. All right, next up is a faux Dutch door, one of my favorite things to do. So you're scared of making cuts or you need a lot more space than cutting things, you can fold it over and make a faux Dutch door. I really loved how this one came out. This is from Wrong using the Goal For It stickers and washi tapes. But I absolutely love faux Dutch doors too. Okay, you don't need to make a Dutch door, guys. You can decorate. I love to decorate a large frame around and then have my writing in the middle. And another thing about this page is that this is not a daily journal page. I had an extra page to fill. I miscounted and needed to fill an extra page that wasn't like my daily journaling. And so this was my self-care checklist. And these are from Kell of a Plan, so it had like different kind of self-care checklist items, and then I put down a box to write about how I fulfilled that item, and I love how this turned out. Okay, this is another one of my favorite spreads ever. This is using my Doodle Florals hand-drawn stickers. These were printables, and then Happy Planner Girls. So this is just showing again how flowers can make it really easy to make those Dutch doors. And again, I think it looks really good when I love waterfall tabs. They're really simple. They're a great way to get started. But I love when each of the doors has a little texture, a little movement on it. So I think it just looks really fun. And then if you need more pops of color and to pull things together, highlighter. Highlight every other line, really looks nice. Okay, next up is, this was all from Journal Say, and this gets art journaly, but with windows. So I put decorations behind each of the windows, except I kind of failed there, that's okay. But I think the look is really, really fun. And the circles made it really easy to make this part of the Dutch door. And I just think it looks super fun. Art journaly, windows, all of that. Okay, and I wanted to show you, you don't have to make Dutch doors all the time. This was one that I made for just needing a break from the Dutch doors, because even I occasionally need the breaks. These are using Wrong stickers. So I put a couple of washi strips up the sides, then made this big thing through the middle to kind of have decor. Then I could write up and above and below it. So I think that is a fun way to decorate as well. Okay, next up, this is a Dutch door, but I would call it like a book in a book, because we've got this little book page, set of pages, and I decorated all around it. So I only had to really decorate like one time. And then I just had boxes and writing throughout all of it. So that was a really fun way to do it too. If I thought about it, maybe I would have given myself a little more space by making the book in a book a little bit bigger, but I love it. Okay, and then lastly in this book, you don't have to make every page about journaling. You can do other fun stuff in it. So this is just a sticker collage. I wouldn't even call it art journaling because I just laid down a bunch of stickers. These, I think, either Keleva Plan or Live Love Posh. I cannot recall right now. Maybe someone will tell me in the comments. But I only had one page left. This is the like blank back page. So instead of writing on this one, I decided to just do a sticker collage back here. And it was really fun. All right, sorry for all the noise in the background, by the way. Project day. All right, we have 2 notebooks left. All right, this is another example of you don't have to do Dutch doors. This was actually my first creative journal. I had been doing journaling in a happy planner before this, like a horizontal layout. So this was my first foray into journaling, and I didn't start doing Dutch doors until a little bit in. So I absolutely love this page. I used stickers to decorate. I wrote everywhere. I highlighted and drew lines around some of the things. You Are Rocking It gave myself some good positive feedback, and also using stickers to track anxiety or have prompts. If you're not sure what to write, getting stickers with prompts is really great. It's a great way to get started at like knowing what to write in your journal. By the way, those were all from Happy Planner. Okay, this is, I mean, another example of how you can, when you're buying stickers, look for sticker books that have these more rounded shapes so that you can make easy Dutch doors. But what I wanted to point out here is that I made collages on the side, and I felt like without anything there next to it, it looked a little blank. So since I couldn't do a straight line of washi on this one, I used a pen and then drew a dashed line as like a border instead of using washi. So don't be afraid to put some pen in your planner in new ways and try it out. In your planner, guys, in your journal. And don't be afraid to try it out, because sometimes you try new things and come up with something new. I actually want to do that again. I don't think I've done that since then. But by the way, these were from Casthetic Plans. Okay, this one, I did one recently that kind of followed this that I called a double Dutch door because it was from the top to the bottom. So that's what we're going to call this, double Dutch door. And these were using Plannything stickers and washi tapes. But I loved doing the bottom side as the Dutch door here. I thought that was so much fun. It gives a really unique flair, and especially now that I'm moving into a B5, these are all A5, I'm going to do more that like cascade out this way because I have so much space in the larger notebook. But I think this bottom side of the Dutch door is such a fun thing that you do not see that often. Okay, here's another cover page example. This is not a functional one. It's not a monthly memories page. It is literally making some decorative Dutch doors with some quotes and then a window scene. It's very art journal-y, very sticker collage, like just fun. Have fun, add in pages that don't really serve a purpose. This one just says, hey, back here I journaled for November and now we're into December. This was all using Plannything, by the way. Okay, next up, this was not daily journaling here. This was so fun. This was also using Plannything and then some little tags and twine. And this was my gratitude log for the month. I added in a whole set of gratitude. and I wrote using metallic pens. So here I was grateful for my zebra pen collaboration. On the second day of December, I was grateful for takeout night. And so every day I'd sit down before I wrote in my like journal page for the day, I'd come and write down one thing that I was grateful for. And I thought this was a really fun little take on pockets and gratitude journaling. It did take up quite a few pages and it makes it really thick and chunky, but it was still fun. Okay, this is one of my favorite spreads ever. It uses Crafty Planner Queen designs, Planything washi tape, and my favorite washi tape ever. And just, it again shows how nice using printables is. Words. But I flipped the images. You don't need any special software for it. Just when you double click the PNG file, you print it once, then you go up to the file button and you can, somewhere in there, either in edit or file, you can flip the image horizontally. And then you just print it again. And then you have two facing different directions and you have a perfect, easy sticker that you can cut out with scissors, you can cut out with a cutting tool, you can cut out with a Cricut if you have a Cricut. And then you just stick it in and it's a super easy Dutch door. And this one just with the blue and the girls, like it's just one of my favorite spreads. Okay, another example of you do not need to write in every page in your creative journal. This one is just a sticker collage, very art journaly, just using a whole bunch of stuff. I think this one was Casthetic Plans. I want to say that. I'm pretty sure. But it was literally, I had some extra pages, so I just played and decorated, and that can be really fun. So not every page has to be for journaling. Okay, this is my current journal. I haven't written in the very end of it, but we will do a full flip through as soon as I'm done filling it out, but it is fully decorated. Okay, so this is just another one of my favorite spreads, and I wanted to show you because a couple of things. Again, the florals that are really easy to do Dutch doors with because it's just, their circular florals are very symmetrical. Another thing is showing you how washi tape, just a strip of washi tape, can look in between, you know, more wavy Dutch doors. Then lastly, this is one of my favorite techniques if you're trying to fill a page, especially if you buy a lot of sticker books from, say, Happy Planner, Live, Love, Posh, Keleva Plan, all of them, wrong, all of them have boxes like this, decorative boxes. And I use journals a lot more than I use planners. I do use planners, but I have way too many decorative boxes to put into my planners. So this kind of collage with a washi strip is an amazing way to use up these box stickers, and it looks so cool next to all of these doors. So I really love this, and you'll see this this month on my channel as well. I've done a couple of things with that style. Okay, this one is to show you how you do not need to have every page be completely functional. You can add in decoration. I have a few boxes here, but this is just a little scene that I created. These are my own stickers. It's the baking sticker set. Printables are still available, but many of my earlier sticker sheets are sold out for physical. But this just, I loved creating this little scene and then having a couple days worth of journaling. So the reason for that is if I'm making my journals and I'm gonna end the month like on this side at some point, I want to put in a page that's not for journaling somewhere so that I can end on this side so that I can have a full cover page. So this just helped me fill a gap, and it was really fun to create and looks pretty cute. All right, lastly, not lastly, we have more. Okay, here's just another example of waterfall tabs. These are using my own daisies and butterflies. Tapes are still available. Stickers. I can't say anything yet. The physical ones are sold out, but I can't say anything yet. There'll be another chance. But this is just another example of waterfall tabs and how simple and nice it can be to create something that you can write in and decorate pretty quickly, but still looks very bright, very colorful, and very fun. Okay. This one, I mean, obviously the Dutch doors, fun. But this one, I used washi tape to create the boxes. And I thought that was super fun. So stickers are from my own shop. Washi tapes are, the skinny ones are from the Live Love Posh Thin Essentials collections. There are a couple different renditions. This one was from the neutral one. This one maybe was, oh, these ones were a Daily Grind Planner, part of their Coquette collection. Okay. Then this is a very whimsical one using Happy Planner. And I did a whole scene from the front. And you can totally do that, but that's not the idea here. My idea is, again, like a collage of decorative box stickers, but these ones were square, so I made a checkerboard. I thought that was super fun. So use up those square and rectangular decorative stickers in ways by making collages and patterns. All right, this one I haven't started using yet because this is my September monthly memories page. And this uses Keleva Plan stickers and Play Anything washi tapes, but the idea is a wreath. Make a wreath spread. So I used some florals here on the wreath and used them on the backside too. And then I used some fall themed stickers that are like the more cutesy, like the cute little sweater, the honey, all of that on this part. So that is the very last one. That was 31 different ideas in 5 different notebooks. Each one of these took about 4 months to finish. So it's almost 2 years worth of journaling right here. As a reminder, I mentioned everything. I tried to mention everything in the video where it came from, but if you have questions, comment down below. If you want to know a specific video, if I have it as a video, let me know and I'll link it for you. And if you're interested in my Advent box, pre-orders open now. There's both the sticker Advent calendar as well as the full premium Advent calendar that includes washi tapes and PET tapes and some other new surprises. So check those out at my website, amyplansthings.com. Pre-order closes October 1st, and I'm going to aim to ship them by the 2nd week of November. All right, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.